Hi, everybody. The article that I chose to review today is called The Virtual School Redefines Education, and it was written by Christina Wood. The article started off by talking about a girl in Florida. She's a 10th grade student, and she takes one course, trigonometry, in a traditional school setting, and then the rest of her courses that she takes every day, she takes online at the Florida Virtual School. Um, because she takes some of her classes online and others still at her traditional school, they would call her a blended learner. Um, Now, they're saying that many kids are using this Florida virtual school and are actually attending the Florida virtual school um, because sometimes their schools, if they're in a low poverty area, a low income area, or high poverty area, and a low income area, um, their school may not offer some courses that they would like to take before entering college. So it's kind of like a college prep thing. They also said that many kids take it for the flexibility, like if they're heavily involved in extracurricular types of activities. Now, these classes are meant to prep students for college, and it said that it's also meant to challenge kids. Um, Now, some of the students said that the flexibility was really good. Some other positives that students had were that the instructors are able to work one-on-one with them. Um, they also said that their feedback, they could get feedback really quickly. Some said that it was positive because they might not feel comfortable in a classroom setting. Maybe they're shy, or they just aren't very they're not able to express their thoughts and feelings as well as they would want to. So they said that working online kind of was a way for them to express themselves. And They said that this was also a way that they were able to get to know their teachers, and students said it's a good way for them to actually get to know their students really well, because maybe sometimes students are more honest when they're online than maybe they would be in person. Um, Another really important thing that I thought was really cool was that these students on the Florida virtual school, or any other virtual school, have the opportunity to interact with students who live all over the world, not just in the United States, not just in their home state, but all over the world. And that's a really cool thing that I thought was a really good positive about a virtual school. Now, some of the problems that people talked about um, were that sometimes instructors of the online schools get burnt out because they're required to work with students one-on-one, and sometimes it's really difficult to find the time to actually work with each of their students one-on-one. So sometimes this was one of the difficulties that teachers said that they faced. Um, Also, they said that some virtual schools use um, well, when they hire teachers, they often kind of skim around the requirements for teachers, and so maybe they hire teachers that aren't as qualified as teachers would be in a traditional school. Um, they also said that some students are not meant to take online courses. They might not have the work ethic, and also this might cause them to not excel as much in the classes as they might excel in a traditional school. Um, the article went on and it ended by talking about how some people think that blending learning, which is a combination of online and also taking courses at a traditional school, is probably going to become the new norm in the future. Now, in my opinion, I agree with this. I think that it's becoming the norm really quickly. I know when I was in high school 7 years ago, um, people in my class were taking online courses. Most of it was in like foreign language, because my school only offered Spanish, and some transfer students were coming in and they had already had credits for maybe French, and they weren't able to complete French at our school because we didn't offer it. So these students took um, an online course to finish their foreign language requirements. Now, I never had a chance to talk to these students to see how they felt about the online class, to see if it was beneficial for them, but I definitely do think that it's becoming the norm. Um, for college prep, especially, a lot of kids are entering college with a lot of credits. Sometimes they're entering as juniors in college because of some of these online courses and extra courses that they take outside of their traditional school environment. So yes, I definitely think that it might be becoming the new norm. That was my article review. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.